Hello, everyone. My name is David. Welcome to Rustin Redneck, where we prove that you don't have to have money to have beautiful things. So, it's a quick video here, and it's tool care. Now, when you go to buy tools, you can either buy something that's used, or you can buy something that's new. It depends on the need, it depends on the necessity, it depends on how soon you need the tool. So, I went thrift shopping today, and while wandering through the thrift stores, I found this little jigsaw, keyhole saw. Buy one of these, Harbor Freight, $10, $15. I got $5 in this one. And it's got a disposable blade. They just wrapped it in plastic, but the saw itself is good. Uses the same blade as my big electric jigsaw. So all I got to do is swap blades in and out and be able to use it. Now, you have saws that have blades you can swap out and blades you can't swap out. Such as this bow saw. Now, most bow saws you buy come with a blade. And it's hard, if not difficult, to find a replacement blade for that bow saw. This one here, I really don't remember where I got it. But it has been tossed to the wayside because every time I grab it, it won't cut. Now, the reason it won't cut is if you look, it's kind of hard to see, but the teeth are all in line. Now, a bow saw, like any other saw, has to be able to cut and clean out its teeth. So, what makes you able to clean out the teeth on a bow saw is they are offset. This one does not have any offset in it, so it's just passing through, it's not cutting. So in this video, I'm just going to quickly bend the teeth out on this saw. Alright, so what I have just done is I just went through on this blade, as y'all saw. And every other tooth, I just bent it different directions. There's probably a correct way to do this. I really don't know exactly what it is. I just know the teeth work better when they're offset. They're not in a perfect line. So, like, if you look at it now, you can see, if I can get it to focus, how they're no longer perfectly straight. It's kind of offset. You can see where they're bent. And let's see if I can find a piece of scrap wood, chuck it up in here, and see how well it cuts now. So I've got my piece of scrap wood chucked up here in the vise, and like, this is actually an example of a tool that I got. I cleaned up and I rebuilt. It's before I started doing videos, but I found this vise on a guy's trailer. He was hauling it to the scrapyard for scrap. It was rusted. It wouldn't turn, wouldn't work. It was junk. Like, he looked at it and said, well, there's no point in fixing it. Scrap it. I got him to give it to me. I brought it home and tore it apart. Used my Harbor Freight sandblaster that I think I paid $20, $25 for. And my air compressor. Set it up outside. Sandblasted all the rust off of it. Went after it with a wire wheel on my grinder. And came back in and repainted it. And now I've got a nice looking, fully functional vise. So, just goes to prove, once again, you don't have to have money to make nice things, make beautiful things, have nice things. You just have to be willing to put in the work. This vise right here is a Craftsman's. Good brand vise, rather expensive. Don't exactly know how old it is, but I know you can't buy a vise like this for less than $150. So I got it given to me. I spent probably 2 hours worth of work on it, and the vise is now a functional vise. So back to the saw. So you'll see if this thing will actually cut through this board, which I should have recorded prior. It would not, but So, whereas it's not making a nice, perfectly straight, clean cut. A bow saw is not meant for woodworking. A bow saw is meant for trimming limbs, cutting brush, used out in the yard. I've never once cut a limb down and said, dang, I wish I'd cut that straighter. So, going from a saw that I couldn't get to cut if I tried, and 3, 4, 5 minutes worth of work on it, just sitting there with a crescent wrench, bending the teeth back and forth so they were offset a hair. Now it's cutting. And that's a piece of pine about 3 inches thick, and I went about an inch into it in probably a minute, less. But that's one more project I had to complete that is finished. And keeps me having to go out and spend money and buy a saw. Like, I probably got this at a thrift store. Somebody probably donated it because it wouldn't cut. When I got it, it wouldn't cut. But I looked at it, I figured out, hey, that's the problem. And it went on the wall of projects, and eventually got pulled down because I needed a bow saw. And lo and behold, now I have a cutting bow saw. So I would like to thank you for watching. And once again, my name is David. And thank you for watching Rustin Redneck, where we prove that you don't have to have money to make beautiful things. Have a good day.